Hi everybody, welcome to you. The conditions, it's raining. Is that going to help the attackers, do you think?
Well, it normally does. Tends to lead to one or two mistakes from defenders. Looked at the forecast beforehand. I don't think this rain's going to let up.
West Bromwich Albion in this game today against Manchester City. West Brom have one change to their lineup. Adrian starts in goal. Eliakim Mangala plays with James Chester as the centre-backs. James Morrison plays with Jan Umvila in the engine room. In attack, Victor Anichebe starts. He was man of the match last time out. Several changes for Manchester City. Joe Hart starts in goal. Pablo Zabaleta starts with Alexander Kolarov as the fullbacks. Raheem Sterling starts. Garcia, a decent effort, just off target.
Yeah, unlucky because he got some power behind the ball, just not the direction.
This is a team on top of its game. It's certainly been reflected in the results, and it's a run of victories, a massive run of victories that they want to extend today.
Well, you look at this team and you just wonder who is capable of beating them. They look formidable.
They're a good watch, aren't they, Alan? We're expecting plenty today in terms of goals from Manchester City.
Well, they've been full of goals and coming from all areas of the pitch too.
Toure. Again, possession squandered, really. Well, that's gone back to the goalkeeper. James McLean. Kolarov. Sterling. Garcia. It's looking good, this move. Excellent passing, great interplay. Let's get across to Goodison Park and Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Newcastle United. It's been scored by Salomon Rondon. A great bit of close control to take the pass on the edge of the area, beat the covering defender and slot the ball home. 22 minutes played, 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. Well, it didn't quite cause the problems that it looked as though it would, that cross. And now the defending team can play their way out of trouble. Kolarov. Garcia. West Bromwich with possession. Cavani. Oh, he could be in. Garcia, wonderful goal.
And he took a glance up there, you know, and he saw the keeper's positioning. Really good, cool, composed finishing.
A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. That has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. And it's a goal here.
Well, how long did that lead last, Martin? Not long at all, and the manager down there is absolutely furious. And what a spectacular header that is to find the top right.
So away we go at 1-1.
Number 10.
Here's a goal from Bournemouth.
It's a goal for Bournemouth. 37 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. Zabaleta. Good position. They've worked this attack very well into quite a dangerous position now. Cavani! Super goal!
A goal from Cavani. The way he's dispatched it first time talks of a man playing with plenty of confidence.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Well, it's Manchester City in front. And it is Manchester City in the driving seat at the moment, but the opposition doing their best to try and push them out of that seat. City lead with half-time approaching. And that will be 1 minute, as the fourth official's electronic board have added time. Chris Brunt. Well, that will be delight. Well, the referee is blown for half. So off we go at the start of the second half. Great match, and Manchester City leading it at the moment. Fabian Delph. Pablo Zabaleta. It's with Toure. Garcia. Oh, well done, the goalkeeper, and he's hung on to the ball. On EA Sports, quick reminder, Barclays Premier League fixture, West Bromwich Albion, they'll be facing Chelsea away from home.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
James Chester. West Brom want to make a change. James Chester. From Villa. Callum McManaman. They've got the ball in the middle of the pitch here. Toure. Toure. Substitute is ready for Man City. Good piece of tackling there. Alan McInally's watching the game at Manchester United today from Old Trafford. A goal.
It's a goal for Manchester United. 67 minutes played. 1-1.
Interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan.
27.
It's with Toure.
Well, he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
Having played the advantage, he's now going back to deal with the infringement that he could have blown for, and the offender's going to get a yellow card.
Yeah, I wonder whether he thought he got away with that because the play was allowed to go on, but no, he sees yellow.
Number 2.
Well, they're still leading, and they've decided to go for a fresh player in the hope of hanging on to that lead. It's with Toure. Going to be West Bromwich Albion to make the substitution. Victor Anichebe. West Bromwich Albion running out of time.
It looks like the opposition is in for an aerial bombardment here, judging by the way the centre-halves are going forward.
There's going to be a substitution. It's for the away team. And he takes it on with a shot at goal here. Oh, he's missed it.
Substitution. Going on now, please. Number 18.
Chris Brunt. Well, they were in front at half-time. They're still in front, Manchester City.
they should be in front when the final whistle goes. Kevin De Bruyne.
Still 2-1, time ticking away, not quite set in stone the result yet. And you think what it's going to mean for their next game, Alan?
Yeah, well, West Bromwich Albion go up against Chelsea. Well, if they play like this, they're not going to get much out of it.
Well, the signal's gone up for 2 minutes.
Silva. Garcia.
Well, this was a match of fine margins. The final whistle has gone, and the final score is 2-1.
Really good game to watch. Good attacking play. Edge of the seat stuff for the spectators. It's what the game's all about.
Yeah, and there's nothing better, Martin, than seeing quality strikers go about the work, and we certainly did today. They were at the top of the game.
They're keeping this very good run going, and they've got goals again, which is their stock in trade, Alan, isn't it, really, the visiting team?
Yeah, it is. Again, another couple of goals to add to their tally. But they were pushed all the way by this team.
The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 2, Crystal Palace 1. Bournemouth 2, Liverpool 1. Everton 1, Newcastle United 1. Leicester City 2, Tottenham Hotspur 2. Manchester United 1, Chelsea 1. Southampton 2, Swansea City 1. West Bromwich Albion 1, Manchester City 2. West Ham United 1, Stoke City 1. Let's see what that means for the league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester City with 51 points. In second, Everton with 35 points. In third, Chelsea with 32 points. In fourth, climbing the table, are Tottenham Hotspur with 28 points. In fifth, rising up the table, are Stoke City with 28 points. In sixth, moving down, are Arsenal with 27 points. In seventh, Manchester United with 27 points. In eighth, Bournemouth with 27 points. Bottom of the table and falling are Derby County with 11 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom moving down are Norwich City with 11 points. Third bottom and falling are Watford with 12 points. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are fifth bottom, West Ham United with 15 points.
Hi there, everybody. I'm Martin Tyler. Alan Smith is with me as usual. And this is the home of Manchester City, the Etihad Stadium. And today, it's Manchester City against Derby County. Couple of changes for Manchester City. Joe Hart starts in goal. Alexander Kolarov starts with Pablo Zabaleta in the fullback positions. Fernandinho plays with Fabian Delph in the centre of the park. In attack, Edinson Cavani starts. He's been in tremendous form recently. And a check on the referee, it's Andre Marin. Time to go to Anfield, where Alan McInally's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Liverpool. 4 minutes played, 1-0.
Thank you very much, Alan. That'll be a goal kick. If they're going to do well here, Manchester City, and obviously they hope they'll do well, he could make the difference.
Yeah, I do like this boy because I think he gives defenders a headache with his movement and with his power. One to watch here.
And they're getting the game going with a quick throw. Now Fernandinho.
Fabian Delph.
He's got his shot off now. Fine save he's made there. And he's not let the ball escape his grasp. Let's go over to Stamford Bridge and Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Chelsea. It's been scored by Victor Moses. The keeper will want that one back. He's deflected the shot into his net when it looked a comfy save. 14 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
Olsen. He can lay it off to the supporting player. Andreas Weimann. Shots on here. Great stop. Well, they've got a corner.
Smart work by the goalkeeper from the corner. Garcia. And here's the shot.
It's a good block. And that will peter out that attack. It's the goalkeeper's ball quite easily.
It is Manchester City that all the other teams are looking up at. They are top dog at the moment.
I think they're enjoying it in many ways. It can be a burden, but not for these players out there.
What we've got here, Alan, is the away team. A little dip in form, 2 defeats in a row.
Well, it's the kind of run that you can endure during the course of a season, but you just want to make sure it doesn't go on for too long.
Olsen. Really trying to use the full width of the pitch here to make some progress.
Our good friend Alan McInally is watching the Tottenham game today at White Hart Lane. Alan.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. 33 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. Great passage of passing play there.
The shot's on.
Decent block.
Garcia. He slid in there with the tackle.
Sterling.
Manchester City, they're on a bit of a roll, particularly from their last game, an away win against West Bromwich Albion.
Yeah, it was quite close, that 2-1 victory, but they just edged through and probably do the same here.
Nick Blackman. Now Hughes. Nick Blackman.
The fourth official has indicated at least 1 minute of added time.
Real good contest between these two.
So it's half-time and we're still waiting for that first goal. .45 minutes still to go, second half underway. Well, let's go over to the Emirates Stadium and hear from Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Arsenal. 48 minutes played, 1-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Garcia.
It's an exhibit.
He's got his shot off now.
Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
And Plenty of action at White Hart Lane today in front of our man Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Aston Villa. It's been scored by Scott Sinclair. The keeper won't want to see it again. He came together and the ball took a slight bobble off the pitch over his hands. 55 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Derby about to make a substitution. Nick Blackman. And coming up for you on EA Sports, that Premier League fixture, Manchester City, they'll be facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this.
Foul by Fernandinho.
Play has stopped for a substitution. Going on is Martin.
So what about Derby County's next game?
Substitution.
Yeah, they're playing Chelsea in their next match in the Barclays Premier League, and I can't see them winning it, to be honest.
Sterling. He's got that through clever reading of the game, intercepting and getting possession back for his team. Strong, powerful clearance. Olsen. Andreas Weimann. Shot on! And the goalkeeper plunged to make the save. Corner now.
Going on with the release, number 2.
Chooses to punch here, the goalkeeper. Good technique. And it's going to be his throw here. Olsen. Fabian Delph. And the ball's gone again. A real talking point at Anfield in front of Alan McInally, a sending off. Alan.
It's a red card for the home team. They're down to 10 men. 75 minutes played. It remains 1-0.
Thanks, Alan. You don't see that so often. Just glided past him effortlessly. Very well done with the inside of the head as well as the outside. And shoots! Well, as blocks go, that's a good one. You can see the deflection there. Corner. Tries to punch it away. Time to go to Anfield, where Alan McInally's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Stoke City. It's been scored by Xherdan Shaqiri. A well-placed curling effort from the corner of the box, striking the inside of the frame on its way in. 7 minutes remain, 2-1.
Interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan. Here's Sterling. Nicholas Otamendi. Sterling looking to get the ball forward here. Manchester City. He's blown for the free kick. And here's a chance, maybe, this late on. It's a good position for the free kick. It's a yellow card, and, well, it was a certain yellow card, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think so. Looking back on it, he had no choice at all.
Kroos. Cleverly done with that technique. That's out of danger there with that clearance. And that's the end of the game, and it's finished goal.
The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 1, Bournemouth 1. Chelsea 3, West Bromwich Albion 0. Crystal Palace 2, Watford 2. Liverpool 2, Stoke City 1. Manchester City 0, Derby County 0. Newcastle United 2, Manchester United 0. Norwich City 0, Everton 2. The Barclays Premier League.
We're in East London today, Alan Smith and myself. A big warm welcome to you. Thanks for joining us for this game from the Boleyn Ground, or Upton Park as it's often known. In our game today, West Ham United against Manchester City. West Ham United's lineup is this. Winston Reid starts with Angelo Ogbonna as the fullbacks. Mark Noble starts looking to recover his form. Andy Carroll is the main striker today. Several changes for Manchester City. Well, the referee has blown for the free kick. I don't think he's going to produce the yellow card. But if they're going to do well here, Manchester City, and obviously they hope they'll do well, he could make the difference.
What form he's shown.
He's got his shot off now, and they've scored. That's the first goal of the game.
A goal from Cavani, and the keeper's diving to his left, but he's beaten by sheer power there.
And that has opened the scoring. 1-0 here. Angelo Ogbonna. Cresswell. Sekou Kouyaté. Very good intercepting play there to get his positional situation right and win the ball without too much effort. Well, he's standing there in an offside position. The assistant could not miss him.
No, he won't have an easier decision to make today.
Goal news involving Norwich. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for Stoke City. It's been scored by Mam Biram Diouf. He ran onto a lovely through ball, played between two defenders and slotted home comfortably. 18 minutes played.
And Manchester City have a free kick now. Shot on! And it's a shot that the goalkeeper can deal with quite comfortably. Sorry I had to cut across Alan McInally earlier. Stoke have scored, as he told us. The score is now 1-0.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Garcia, and the ball's in. It's a goal. You never thought he was going to miss, Alan.
No, you didn't. I mean, he's a cool head, and he's one that he never likes to smash the ball. He loves to just stroke it home, and he did it yet again.
A good look here, again, via the replay of the goal. Just widen the margin here to 2-0. Manchester City closing in on the league title. They are top of the tree at the moment.
Yeah, they've looked like champions. They've added something extra to the game. That authority, knowing that they can beat most opponents.
Toni Kroos. Cavani! Well, the visiting team were very, very big winners the last time these two teams met, but no two games of football are ever the same, and of course this one isn't in the same stadium.
No, and quite an intimidating atmosphere here. The crowd anxious not to see a repeat, so it will be tough for them.
Kevin De Bruyne. Well, here could be a chance. for the corner. You do too. Here's a chance, goalkeeper exposed. Fouled by Fernandinho. He spotted a teammate and he's got the technique as well as the vision to switch the play. Nasri. Well, that's a good challenge between the two of them there. Maybe for Manchester City. Samir Nasri. Goalkeeper can only parry it out. Kuyate. It's a diagonal ball to switch the play here. Got on the ball in midfield, well read by the player in that. Half-time now, and 2-0 is the score at the break. And it's going to be a substitution now for this team. So far so good for Manchester City. Second half coming up. Goal news from Norwich. Alan McAnally.
It's a goal for Norwich City. 47 minutes played. 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Opportunity now. Able to ease the pressure by that interception. No doubt that's a corner. Garcia. It's with Toure. He could cross it from here, but he's got his fist to it. Andy Carroll. O'Brien. Well, I don't like to be critical. These players are so good, but I have to point out that he's not having a very good time of it at the moment.
No, quite often when the ball's played in, his first touch has not been right, and that's given him a problem. The opposition have been able to close him down.
And the tackler has been very successful there. He's got possession. Kevin De Bruyne. Toni Kroos. Yaya Toure. Kroos! He scored!
The goal from Kroos, and he's put his laces to it from outside the box, and he's been rewarded there with a superb goal.
Let's see the replay now.
Substitution going on is number 2.
That's given them a comfortable situation here. 3-0 as the game gets underway.
Number 34, Toni Kroos.
It's going to be a change for West Ham coming up. Cheikhou Kouyaté. And in goes the cross. And it's behind for the goal kick.
Substitution taking place. Going on the field is number 14.
Toure. At St Mary's Stadium, Alan McAnally's there today, and he's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Manchester United. It's been scored by Arda Turan. A clever reverse pass left him clear of the defence, and he made no mistake. 70 minutes played, 1-0.
Cheers, Alan. So they're setting up for the corner. got a chance to cross. And here's the shot. That is a fantastic goal.
A goal from Javi Martinez, and what a strike that was. It's just arrowed into that right-hand side of the goal.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. I have to say it's so one-sided today, but all credit to the team that are racking up the goals. Nothing so far in this game to surprise us, perhaps only the margin that they lead by.
Yeah, it's not always easy coming into a game and everyone's expecting you to get a hatful, but they've kept their focus this side and taken the chances nicely when they've cropped up.
Substitution now for West Ham United. Garcia, tackled well. Sekou Kouyaté to O'Brien. Carroll. He's read that well in midfield to get them on the ball. Put it away.
A goal from Yaya Toure, and the way he's hit it with real power, it's flown away into that top left.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. (5-0) and the game underway again. Andy Carroll. Payet.
The fourth official has indicated at least 2 minutes of added time.
Garcia. Maybe it's a certain goal. Good clearance. Well, no doubt about who is going to win this game from quite early in. And the final whistle has gone. And if they're going to do well here, Manchester City, and obviously they hope they'll do well. He's got his shot off now. And they've scored. That's the first goal of the game.
Well, it's a nice bit of skill, but the defending, well, it was woeful.
Garcia. And the ball's in. It's a goal.
The Barclays Premier League. Leicester City 1, Everton 0. The Football Association challenged
Hello, once again, I'm Martin Tyler, and this is the Emirates Stadium. One thing that Arsenal have found, of course, for many Premier League seasons, it was Arsenal, Manchester United, and the rest nowhere, wasn't it? Now, of course, there's much more rivalry at the top, and Manchester City's growth has made it more competitive, the league.
Hasn't it just? There's another kid on the block, and it is so competitive. You've got to run your club and your team very efficiently indeed.
For defensive play, you've got to hand it to Manchester City. They've been very difficult to score against.
No, I think the home side will have to produce something special to break through this defence.
A real reshuffle for Arsenal. Petr Cech starts in goal. Monreal starts with Mathieu Debuchy in the fullback positions. Cristiano Ronaldo plays with Joel Campbell out wide. Danny Welbeck is the sole striker today. Several changes for Manchester City. Joe Hart starts in goal. Pablo Zabaleta starts with Alexander Kolarov as the fullbacks. Yaya Toure plays with Fabian Delph in the centre of the park. In attack, Edinson Cavani starts. He's been in tremendous form recently.
I think we've got a great game on our hands here, Martin. First versus third. Two teams that have earned the right to be up there this year with some wonderful football at times. Might just see a bit more out here today.
Mike Dean is the referee. Mesut Ozil. Aaron Ramsey. We can hear from Alan McInally from the Hawthorns today.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur. It's been scored by Nasser Chadli. The ball was crossed just outside the box, and he was on hand to fire a beautiful volley into the back of the net. 4 minutes played, 1-0.
Oh, interesting news again from Alan McInally. Thanks, Alan.
Kevin De Bruyne.
Garcia. He's going to try it. Garcia. Oh, he's off target. Garcia. Mesut Ozil. Looking to supply Cristiano Ronaldo. Well back! And a goal!
The goal from Welbeck. And how's about that for spectacular? What a volley into the top right-hand corner.
Well, they want to see this again, this goal. Arsenal in front then.
And the goal for Arsenal.
Time to go to Anfield, where Alan McInally's got some news for us.
It's a goal for Chelsea. 16 minutes played, 1-0.
Well, many thanks, Alan McInally, keeping us up to date as usual.
Kevin De Bruyne.
And the referee blows his whistle. The flag was up for offside. Nacho Monreal. Mertesacker. Yaya Toure. Ramsey. It's been a goal at the Hawthorns, I think. Alan McInally.
It's a goal for West Bromwich Albion. It's been scored by Victor Anichebe. He beat the offside line and lifted the ball over the keeper. 27 minutes played, 1-1.
Thank you very much, Alan. Well, here it is again. Welbeck's goal. It's given them the lead here.
Well, that's very good positional play, and he's read the situation perfectly with that interception.
Javi Martinez. Garcia.
Kevin De Bruyne. Here's Sterling. Fabian Delph.
Manchester City are on the attack now. Here's a chance. Garcia. It's a well-taken goal, and they're level.
And the keeper clawing at thin air there. He had no chance.
Well, it's a goal worth replaying over and over again, isn't it?
It is level. Both sides have scored here now.
A throw here. Yaya Toure. Garcia.
Mesut Özil.
Mathieu Debuchy. Kolarov. And he's booted it away. And the danger is eased on his goal. Campbell. Aaron Ramsey. Garcia.
Kevin De Bruyne.
This could be a chance. He's got his shot off now, and he scores.
The goal from Cavani. Well, he's hit it hard and he's hit it first time, but perhaps the keeper could have got more on that.
And we can see a slightly different viewpoint on it.
Off we go again, 2-1.
Well, that is half-time, and we've reached it at 2-1. Well, nothing to show in the first half, Alan, as looking to supply Cristiano Ronaldo. Well back! And a goal! We're going to find out just how good the drainage is here in the second half. Been pouring again through half-time, and it's still coming down in stair rods, really, as the second half gets underway. Cavani. And he could get away here. Garcia, what a good way to score. It is a goal, And it was coming.
Well, sometimes as a keeper, if you're having a bad day, you're made to pay, and he certainly has been.
Well, let's take another look at the goal. Just a reminder, 3-1 it is now, the scoreline. Now Campbell. Edinson Cavani. It's going to be a substitution for Arsenal. Here comes the cross. Hey, Cavani! Full on the frame of the goal. He's cleaned up here, hasn't he, with that clearance. Now Campbell. Ramsey. Knocks it away. Great piece of defending. So that means it's a corner now. Can be a match winner, this lad, but today, no. And it was one of his lesser performances. I think it's a bit hard on him. The supporters seem to be happy to see him coming off.
Yeah, that's the life of a winger sometimes. You are dependent on your service and obviously dependent on what you do with the ball, and he's not been clever enough in possession today.
Mesut Ozil. Lovely one-touch football. Cross is blocked here. In towards Ozil. It's gone out for a throw.
Substitution taking place. Going on now is
Mesut Ozil. And in goes the cross. Cristiano Ronaldo! Terrific stop. Corner for Arsenal. What a fine save. Another corner. Kevin De Bruyne. The goal, wherever you look at it, it was very well taken. (4-1) is the scoreline. And coming up for you on EA Sports, that Premier League fixture, Arsenal, they'll be facing Bournemouth.
Yeah, a lot of people have been talking about this one. Looking forward to it.
Arsenal short of time now.
Well, the time for patient, short passing has stopped, I think, because Route 1 is the order of the day now as they load the box.
Could score! Just slipped at the vital moment, Alan.
Yeah, I think without doubt, Martin, the surface had a part to play there.
There's been plenty of warming up going on, and now I think one of the substitutes will be brought into the game. Yaya Toure. Kolarov. Garcia. Not often you get at this level a game as one-sided as this. It's great for the team with all the goals, but the others just waiting for the final whistle. It's damage limitation in these closing minutes. It's an Arsenal substitute who's getting ready. Toni Kroos.
Nice bit of footwork from the attacker, but it was made too easy for him. Poor defending that.
Goal kick to come.
on the field. Going on is number 19, Santi Cazorla.
Santi Cazorla. Debuchy. Per Mertesacker.
Pogba.
He's got his shot off now. They're not giving up on it. Despite the number of goals they're behind, it's Manchester City's special song, Blue Moon.
Yeah, I actually used to be a Man City fan when I was a small boy. Colin Bell, Mike Summerby and the like, so great to see them doing well.
And that was a very well-timed tackle. Oh, that's a bolt from the blue, really. A really surprise goal from the team that's been on the receiving end.
A goal from Cristiano Ronaldo. Love to see that. Scored a few of these in my time. Good, powerful header to the left.
And here is another angle on that goal. Plenty of goals for the fans here. 4-2. Off we go again.
Number 27.
Most defenders will be furious with that because they were seeing the game out quite comfortably, it seemed, but a little bit of loss of concentration, and they've lost a goal.
Yeah, mate.
Well, that's the end of the contest.
The Barclays Premier League. Arsenal 2, Manchester City 4, Aston Villa 1, West... The Barclays Premier League. Aston Villa 1, Tottenham Hotspur 2, Bournemouth 0, Arsenal 1, Derby County 1, Manchester City 3, Everton 2, Norwich City 0, Leicester City 2, Swansea City 1, Manchester United 2, Newcastle United 0, Stoke City 2, Liverpool 0, Watford 1, Crystal Palace 1, West Bromwich Albion 0, Chelsea 2, West Ham United 1, Southampton 0. Let's have a look at what those results mean for tonight's league tables. At the top of the table remain Manchester City with 62 points. In second, Everton with 44 points. In third, Chelsea with 41 points. In fourth, Arsenal with 40 points. In fifth, Tottenham Hotspur with 38 points. In sixth, Manchester United with 37 points. In seventh, Stoke City with 34 points. In eighth, Bournemouth with 31 points. Bottom of the table, Norwich City with 13 points. And then reading up the table, second bottom, Derby County with 15 points. Third bottom, moving down, are Southampton with 18 points. Fourth bottom, climbing the table, are West Ham United with 21 points. Fifth bottom, Watford with 22 points.
Well, we've got Barclays Premier League action for you. I'm Martin Tyler, and with me is Alan Smith.
Yeah, hi Martin, great to be here.
And today, it's Manchester City against West Bromwich Albion. Manchester City, a good side they look at the moment. They won away their last game against Derby County.
Yeah, 3-1, and they could have had more. Really good victory, and I think they'll follow it up with another one here.
Edinson Cavani really shone through in the 2010 World Cup when, of course, Uruguay had such a wonderful competition in South Africa. And he's continued in European football with a lot of success.
Yeah, he's sometimes disappointed, sometimes had a bit of stick off the press, but no doubt in his qualities when he's on song.
Craig Pawson is the referee here. Several changes for Manchester City. Joe Hart starts in goal. Pablo Zabaleta starts with Alexander Kolarov as the fullbacks. Kevin De Bruyne plays with Raheem Sterling on the flanks. Edinson Cavani is the main striker today. The team now for you for West Bromwich Albion. Adrian starts in goal. Eliakim Mangala plays with Jordi Amat in central defence. Saido Berahino is the main striker today. Garcia. Villa. Toure. Garcia. And that's a turnover to the opposition. James McLean. What we've got here is a chance for the home team to do the double over their opponents today, Alan.
Yeah, they made a statement, Martin, didn't they, with that earlier win on away territory, and it was a really good performance.
Well, the shot's well off target, and the defenders relieved, but they played a part, I think.
Well, they did. They didn't pick him up initially, but they just did enough to close him down.
Villa. Stephen Defo. The opposition back off, they could be in trouble when the ball gets to here. It's a decent cross. And the ball goes out for a goal kick. Well, for the next couple of hours or so, he's got to forget friendships and try and outwit his former team.
Yeah, well, they know all about him, and they know what a good player he is, so they'll be guarded.
Possession given away once more. Here's Sterling. Cavani! The player's a bit unhappy about this, but we can see it again, whether it should have been offside or not. It was called offside.
Well, who'd be a linesman, but this linesman, he's one of the best, and he gets it right here.
Toure. This team really on top of their game, and they've got themselves to be top of the league by playing like this.
Yeah, they have. I mean, they've got some top players, haven't they? Let's face it, and they've shown that out there today. They've really played some good football.
Garcia. And our good friend Alan McAnally is watching the Tottenham game today at White Hart Lane. Alan.
It's a goal for Tottenham Hotspur.
And shoots! He'll never be afraid to shoot, but he'll be hoping for better efforts than that. Coming up on EA Sports, it's an FA Cup fixture. Manchester City, they'll be hosting Leeds United.
Yeah, I've had a lot of supporters get excited about it, and I am as well.
Alan McAnally is our man on the spot in that game. A goal for Spurs for Alan to talk about. The score is now 1-0. Possession back with Manchester City now. And the cross is in. That's safely away. That's cleared out of play. It'll be a corner. That would be a throw. Sterling. Toure. A good control under pressure. He's got his shot off now. But he's had a go.
Well, if you don't buy a ticket, as they say, and fair play to him for having a crack.
It's a bad pass. He's given it straight to the opposition. Kolarov.